between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Smith. The layup off target. Ball surveys the floor. Now Edwards. Lopez, the screen. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Ball. He's averaging about 6 points per game. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Edwards can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
This guy not an easy guy to rattle. Barnes finishing through contact for the +1.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty, so we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. There's the screen. Pass to Lopez. Here's SGA. And that one drops for him.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Caruso outside. Out to Portis. Here's Lopez. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Assist goes to.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
And here's Edwards outside. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Edwards. On the wing, Caruso. Stolen by Castle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And it's 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now Grant. The 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I just love the ball movement.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, whether he's in isolation or operating in pick and roll, we know Anthony Edwards so dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Smith. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown. Rebounded by Lopez. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
The floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul.
Assertive play by Ball inside. Not letting a close defender just shut him down.
Lonzo Ball.
And he sinks the second. Smith outside. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Up by. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
It's good.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Smith outside. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's SGA. 10 points for him. Smith inside.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Here's Edwards. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. And here's SGA outside. It's hauled in by Portis. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Outside, SGA. Six to shoot. Fires from the wing. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Ball outside. Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Shea probing. And SGA throws it down.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations, and Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Caruso misses. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Pass to Lopez. Now here's Caruso. And here's Edwards. He's guarded by Castle.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
The visitors with the ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Picked by Smith. Here's SGA. And the 18-footer right on the mark. SGA's got 6 in the quarter.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Smith with the rebound. And here's SGA. 14 points for him. From about 19. Good on the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Portis outside to end the run. Here's Lopez. SGA pulls it in. Pass to Smith. Fires the three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Right side, SGA. 5 to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Going all the way to the rack. Portis outside. Here's Edwards. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Grant the screen. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside, SGA. Shoots from the line. And that one hits the back iron. Outside Edwards. Portis outside. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit.
41.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
SGA with it. The 3 from Barnes. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Caruso penetrating. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Caruso just navigating his way to the cup. That is pretty work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez. the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Back to Edwards. Ball outside. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Good work defensively by Castle.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Timeout. Timeout.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now Castle hasn't gotten one to fall yet. SGA looking around. Clock at 6. Pass to Barnes. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pure from three-point range. SGA's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, that's just a vet move right there. Night in, night out. Gilgeous-Alexander, such terrific awareness.
And Edwards slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Guys?
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Caruso. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Ball. From the arc. With the putback. The kick out to Edwards. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Smith outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant the screen. It's SGA with a drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Takes it inside. They get it again. Pass to Hunter. Right side Edwards. And here's Ball. Caruso outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Grant. In transition, here they come. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Castle for 3. Ball with the rebound. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Ball. Pass to Portis. Grant with a steal. SGA with it. Portis picks him up. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Assistant.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Caruso outside. Shot clock at 5. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Baseline jumper. He can't get that one to fall. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
47.
Delivering the blowout. And time to...
54.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The home team calls timeout. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And here's Ball. On the take. Outside Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Bobby Portis.
Both free throws good from Portis. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Edwards for 3. Smith with the rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. It's Edwards with a drive. Portis the screen. With the drive. Oh, can't get the reverse flush. Now SGA. It's hauled in by Portis. Here's Ball. The kick to Hunter. Outside Edwards. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Barnes. From about 19, he's off on that one.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Here's Edwards. The 3 is up. Good work defensively by Castle.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Pass to Smith. Outside Barnes. Counted from distance.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Ball right side. Rebounded by Castle. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half. Outside Edwards. Smith with the rebound. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Up top, Lopez. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle outside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Portis. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. To the wing on the left. Outside, SGA. Pass to Castle. 4 on the clock. Wide open. Count that one.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's 6 seconds left in the game. Here's Edwards. No good. And so the road team gets the dub.